Okay, hi all. Good morning. So, welcome to the another session. So, today is our second class, and I am very sorry. The previous class, because of some unforeseen circumstances, I was unable to take. So, we'll start today. So, we started the class on. I hope my voice is audible and the screen is visible to everyone.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, I started the class on 7 January, Saturday. That was the demo class, and same thing I have repeated on 8 Jan as well. So far we have studied the very simple syntax like how to create table, how to insert data, and then we have seen the upper and the lower case, how to make it case n sensitive data with the help of upper and lower keyword, right? If you remember. And then we have discussed the basics of order by, and we have shared this assignment questions. Okay, so I'm not sure how many of you have practiced, you got a time to work on this. So if you have any question, you please go ahead ask. Do you have any question, guys? Anyone? Oh, this was a hands-on. That's 9, 8, January. This is assignment, yes. If you have not, yeah, please tell me. If you have not worked on the assignment, if you didn't get time, so I will request you guys to work on the assignments. Okay, after each and every class, we will be giving you on an average 10 questions on a daily basis. And SQL is all about practice. The more you will practice, the more you will be strong in SQL. And like SQL is the bread and butter usage in IT industry. Okay. So I will request everyone to work on the assignments so that we can discuss during the class, because my session is purely hands-on. Okay, we don't teach any theoretical stuff. Totally hands-on, because I believe if you understand that the what I can say, if you are good in solving queries, so automatically you'll be good in the concepts as well. Okay. So I repeat, do you have any question in this, or you want to work on this today and discuss this tomorrow? What is this? Nitin, can you please go on mute? I will request everyone to be muted if you're not speaking. So do you have any question, guys, in this assignment, or you want to practice this today and discuss tomorrow? What do you suggest?
Yeah, Tanvir, I think we can practice it today and we'll discuss this on tomorrow.
Okay, fine then. But I will request everyone to please practice. Otherwise, I know that's a very harsh comment. That will be of no use attending this session. So take out time, work on the assignments. The best part for your batch is it is a weekend batch. So you're having Monday to Friday time. At least even if you're practicing 2 questions on a daily basis, so that will be more than enough. Okay, the daily batch, it's a bit, what I can say, the sessions are regular, so it becomes hectic for them. But for your batch is a weekend batch, so you can practice it. Okay. So I will not discuss this today. I want you all to work on this, and then let's discuss this question tomorrow. Fine. So I'm proceeding further. So do you have any question from the concept wise, whatever I have taught? Any concept which you're not clear, you want to discuss again, let me know. No? Okay, perfect. So I will continue with the order by. I will take any one question, because through this question I will revise the concepts of order by what we have discussed, and then we will continue this.
Tanvir, so we have left for this guy, this proper case. So we have got to know about lower and upper, but how about proper? Yeah.
Proper case, actually, when I will teach you substring and in-string. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So in that, I will tell you how to make it a proper case.
Okay.
Although you have a ready-made function for that, but when I will teach you substring and in-string together, let me show you that. Today only I have given this assignment question. Where's that chopper? Justin, please go on mute, guys. Abhishek, can you please go on mute? Okay, see, in this question, no, you will see that first character, how to get that in uppercase, lowercase, and all those things. So we'll discuss it and I will tell you substring and string part. Okay. Okay, so any other question before I proceed?
Not yet, Tanvir.
No, okay, fine. I can proceed. So now we will discuss order by clause today. So I have taken this question so that from this question we will revise the concept of order by and then we'll proceed further. In general, I will request everyone that when you're attending the class, please revise the concepts, whatever we have discussed in the previous class. That will help you to understand the concepts which we were discussing down the line. Okay, so here this is an employee table and you are free to ask question, make the session interactive. Don't digest whatever I'm teaching. You should challenge it. Okay, feel free to ask questions, whatever it may be. Silly question, intelligent question, whatever question is coming in your mind, you should ask it. Okay. So this is an employee table. And here the question is write a query to fetch the employee details and sort the first name in ascending order. In case of tie, sort based on last name in descending order. Very interesting question. So this is an employee table. Let me copy this. Today is 21st Jan. This workbook will be shared with you after the class. The notes will be shared. Notes means all this practice. All this, whatever I'm practicing, this will be shared. So don't copy anything right now. During the lecture, only concentrate whatever I'm teaching. No need to copy anything. Okay, we will share all those things with you after each and every class. So this is an employee table. Is it visible or you want me to zoom it more?
It is visible, Tanvir.
Visible? I will request everyone to please attend the session using your laptop. If you will attend using mobile, that is also fine, but the font size will be a little bit less and you will struggle looking at those fonts. Okay. So this is an employee table and the question is write a query to fetch the employee details and sort the first name in ascending order. Leave it till here. Okay, don't read the second comment. Sort the first name in ascending order. So what should be the query if I have to sort the first name in ascending order? Which keyword is used for the sorting purpose?
Order by.
Order by. Very good. Order by is used for the sorting purpose. The moment you will write order by, the SQL engine will understand that the user wants me to sort the result. Okay. Now see guys, it is very important to understand the things from the engine perspective, that how each and every keyword is getting executed. This will help you in writing complex queries. Okay. So order by is the keyword which is a reserved keyword. If you write order by, the engine will understand that the user is telling me to sort the result in certain order. Then the engine will ask you that Tanvir, on which column you want me to sort. Then as per the question, we have to sort based on the first name. This is what written here, correct? But in which order? Ascending order. So you have to write ASC. If I will not write ASC, so by default, in which order it will sort it?
Ascending.
Ascending.
Ascending. We have discussed this in the last class. If you will not write anything, by default, engine will understand that I have to sort in ascending order. But if you want, you can write ASC. That is totally your wish. I prefer not to write it. Okay, now this is the output. Listen very carefully because This order by is little bit complicated. First of all, I'm showing you the simple examples, and then we'll see some complicated examples. So this, have I executed this? So this is the output. Now, tell me one thing. Do you think this output is sorted based on the first name? Yes or no? If you don't think, that is fine. You should challenge it.
Yes.
Okay, the output is sorted based on the first name. All R, then S, correct? Okay, tell me one thing. Raj and Rohan, they both have R as the first character. Then why all the Raj are displayed before Rohan? What is the reason?
Based on second character.
Second character.
So when the first character is same, then engine will consider the second character. In Raj, second character is A, correct? And in Rohan, second character is O. So which comes first, A or O?
A.
A comes first. That is why all the Raj has in place before Rohan, correct? Okay. So in Rohan and Rohit, we have R and O. Then why Rohit is displayed after Rohan? What is the reason? What is the reason?
The fourth character, I.
Okay, so R and O, they both are same. Then engine will consider the third character. Here, third character is H. In Rohit, third character is H. That is same. So again, engine cannot take any decision. So then engine will go to the next character, which is the fourth character. Fourth character is A. Here, fourth character is I. So which comes first, A or I? A comes first. So that is why we have displayed Rohan and then Rohit. Hope it is clear. Okay, we have discussed all these things in the previous class. Hope you remember that. But still, do you have any question, anyone? Any question? No?
No.
Okay, if you don't have any question, tell me one thing. Here, all these are Raj, Raj Karan, Raj Kishore, Raj Kumar. Then why Raj Karan is displayed first, then Raj Kishore, then Raj Kumar? What is the reason?
Because we have applied order by in the first column only.
Okay. Because we have written here order by first name, so that is why it is totally the wish of engine. It can display anyone in any sequence. It means maybe Raj Kumar can be displayed at the first and Raj Karan can be displayed at the third position. Okay, because we have told engine to sort based on first name only. So it will consider based on first name only. If you will ask this question that why Raj Karan is before Raj Kumar Tanveer, although they both have the same first name Raj, so sorry, there is no reason for that. The reason is about the row ID and all those things. I don't want to discuss it right now. So for the time being, just understand that there is no such reason. So that is why randomly engine will display anyone before. Is this clear? We have discussed all these things in the previous class. Any questions?
Clear.
No? Okay. Now, what is the next condition in this question? In case of tie, it means if 2 or 3 records or more than that have the same first name, then what you have to do? Then you have to sort based on last name, but in descending order. Okay. So now if you will see this, do you think here you have a tie based on the first name?
Yes.
Yes. So as per question, if there is a tie based on first name, then what you have to do? You have to consider the last name column, but in which order?
Descending order.
Descending order. So what you have to do? In this query, you have to write comma, last name, descending. So first of all, try to understand the meaning of this query. Meaning of this query is you are telling SQL engine, one thing, I can write the entire query in 1 line or in 2 lines or in 3 lines. There is no problem in SQL. This is not Python. where the indentation matters. There it is nothing like that. You can write the same query in multiple lines. There is no issue. Okay. So I have written here order by first name, comma, last name, descending. First of all, try to understand the meaning of this query. Then I will execute it. The meaning of this query is I am telling SQL engine that SQL, please sort the data based on the first name in ascending order. If two or more records have the same first name, then consider the last name column, but in which order? Descending order. Is the query clear? Meaning of the query is clear? Okay.
Yes.
So here when the engine will sort it, it will check that, okay, here all three have the first name. Do you think there is a tie, there is a conflict based on the first name? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So then the engine will go to the last name, but in which order? Descending order. So tell me out of this three, which will be on top based on the descending order?
Kumar.
Karan, Kishore or Kumar?
Kumar.
Kumar.
Kumar. Why? They all have the first character as K, no? Then why you are telling Kumar will be at the top? What is the reason?
They will find the another character and it will check for the A to Z.
Good. So in Karan, Kishore and Kumar, the first character is K. So engine cannot take any decision. So the engine will go for the next character. In Karan, next character is A. In Kishore, next character is I. In Kumar, next character is U. So in the descending order, we know that U will be on the top. So Raj Kumar will be displayed at the top. Correct? Is this clear to everyone? After Raj Kumar, which one you will display?
Raj Kishore.
Raj Kishore,
Raj Kishore. And then
Raj Karan.
Raj Karan. Hope it is clear to everyone. Okay. Then the next is Rohan Sharma. So do you think there is any tie in Rohan?
No.
No. So engine will silently copy and paste this. Do you think there is any tie in Rohit?
No, Tanvir.
No. Engine will copy and it will paste it here. Do you think there is a tie in Suraj?
Yes, it is.
Yes. So what engine will do?
So it will take
It
Suraj
will go to
Mukherjee.
the last name. And
If there is a
consider
tie
it
in Suraj, engine will consider the last name column, but in which order? Descending
Descending
order.
order.
Then descending order, which one will come first? Mukherjee or Mathur?
Mukherjee.
Mukherjee.
Mukherjee. So Suraj Mukherjee we will display, and then we will display Suraj Mathur. This is as per our analysis. Okay, this is as per our analysis. Now let's check what is the engine output. I'm running it. Same way you have to practice SQL. Okay, this is very important. First of all, analyze as per your understanding and check the output of engine. Are the same output?
Yes.
Okay, so this is how it works. Now the misconception what people have, listen very carefully. This is where the interviewers will try to grill you. Generally, when I take an interview, if I will give this question, I will first of all ask that what is the meaning of this query? To understand the meaning is very important. Why? Because many times, suppose you're working as a business analyst, you're working as a data analyst, or you're working as a tester, you're working as a Power BI developer. So many times what will happen? The requirement team will give you a query and they will tell you that this is the query which the previous resource or the data engineer or the developer has written. From this, try to understand the requirement. It happens. Okay. So you cannot tell at that moment that, sorry, I want that MS Word document where the requirement is mentioned. Okay. Maybe they will not be having. So sometime from the query, you have to understand the requirements. So that is why in interviews, especially for data engineers and data analyst role and the business analyst role, they will give you queries sometime and they will ask you that, okay, what is the meaning of this query? The reverse engineering, okay? So when I ask this, most of the time I will get the answer. The candidates, they will tell that Tanvir, this is descending. It means the first name and last name both has to be sorted in descending order. Do you think this is the correct answer?
No.
No. So be careful with this. This descending means, first of all, engine has to sort the data based on first name. If there is any conflict, then sort the data based on the last name. So always in your interview, give the full explanation. So when you're giving the full explanation, that makes a sense that, okay, this guy knows the concept from in depth. It is not like he knows the ready-made thing. It is not like, because many times when we take interview, what happens? The candidate day before the interview, they will Google all those questions and they will mug up the things, right? And during the interview, they will vomit all those things. So we try to capture those candidates who has really worked in the project. And this will happen if you will give that project examples, the real-time examples. Okay, hope it is clear. So this is the basics of order by how it works. So now I will proceed with some other concepts. But before proceeding, do you have any question, anyone?
Yeah, Tanvir,
Hmm.
so suppose if we want to sort the sort by first name in descending and last name by ascending order,
Hmm.
how would we do that? I mean, we
Good question.
can use the keywords in after every column.
Good question. I think who has asked this? Rishabh has asked. Huh?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so good question. And I appreciate always think from multiple dimensions, slice and dice it. Okay, so that will give you a good understanding of the concept. So Rishabh is asking that, okay, fine, then you have sorted here based on the first name in ascending order and the last name in descending order. But I have a scenario where I want to sort based on the first name in descending and last name in ascending. Is that your question, Rishabh?
Yeah.
Okay, very simple. Just what you have to do, you have to write this query. You have to write this query. You want to sort based on the first name descending, write here first name descending. Okay. And if there is a conflict, you want to sort based on the last name ascending, you write here last name ascending. Okay. So from this engine will understand that, okay, first of all, I have to sort based on the first name in descending order. If there is a conflict, then I have to sort based on the last name in ascending order. Okay. I will execute it. Or let me do one thing. Let's analyze this and check the output, and then we will check the output of the engine. So first name descending order. So out of this, which one will be at the top based on the first name in descending order? Raj, Rohan, Rohit, or Suraj?
That's a Suraj.
Suraj.
Suraj. So out of this two Suraj, there is a conflict, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Then what engine will do in case of conflict?
So it will go to the last name and it will
It
check
will
for the
go
ascending order.
Good. It will go to the last name and then it will sort based on the ascending order. So last name in ascending order, which will be at the top, Mukherjee or Mathur?
Mathur.
Mathur. So Suraj Mathur will be the top, and then you'll be having Suraj Mukherjee. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Okay. Now next one. After Suraj, which one?
Rohit Kumar.
Rohit
Rohit
Kumar.
Kumar. Okay. After Rohit Kumar,
Rohan
Rohan.
Sharma.
Rohan Sharma. Okay. Fine. Now next is this Raj. Is there any conflict in the Raj?
Yes.
Okay, so what your engine will do?
So it will consider ascending order of the last name.
Very good. Ascending order of last name. So which one will be at the top?
Raj Karan.
Karan, Kishore, and then Kumar, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the output as per our analysis. Now let's check the output of engine. This is the output of your SQL engine. Please verify, is it same? Is this the same output, guys?
Yes.
Hope it is clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rishabh? Okay, good question. So let me proceed further now. Create table input.
And we just one more question.
Yeah,
Is
please.
it necessary to write ascending with the column?
No. I
That
have
is
mentioned
required if
earlier
not.
as well. No. I have mentioned earlier as well. This ascending is not required. If you don't want, you remove this, your wish. Okay. Even you will get the same output. You can verify this, is the same output. That is not mandatory. If you want to write ascending, you can write it. If you don't want, no need to write. Okay. Have I answered your question?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
So that case, like
Mhm.
if we are executing without last name also, it will be resulting same, right?
You mean if I will not give last name, this one?
Yeah.
No. See.
So we are selecting star from employee, order by first name. That also same first name descending would be giving the same result, right?
Okay, 1 minute. This query you are telling, correct?
You're right.
Okay. See, if I will run this query, this one.
Mhm.
Here you are telling engine that I want to sort the result based on the first name descending order, correct? Right?
Yes.
Part of this records, so in descending order based on the first name, which record will be at the top?
Suraj.
Suraj. No, not Suraj Mukherjee. Here you are telling first name descending. This is the query. So Suraj will be at the top. Now there are two Suraj, Suraj Mukherjee and Suraj Mathur. Which one you will keep at the top, Mukherjee or Mathur?
Oh, it takes like with randomly, right? As you said, mentioned before.
Randomly. Correct. Here you have just mentioned order by first name descending. So when engine will reach here, engine will find that, okay, I have two records with Suraj. Now engine will take its own decision. Maybe it can
Got it.
display Suraj Mukherjee at the top or Suraj Mathur. There is no concept for that. Then I will teach you a row ID. Then I will tell you that part that will come at the very end of this section. That is not required as of now. So net, if you have not given any other condition and if there is a conflict, so that is the totally wish of SQL engine. It can display anything at the top. Maybe it can display Suraj Mukherjee or maybe Suraj Mathur. That is the total wish of SQL engine. Okay.
Got it. Yeah, thank
I
you.
will run this. Now see here, Suraj Mathur is at the top. Suraj Mukherjee is after that. So maybe next time if you will execute, Suraj Mukherjee will be at the top and then Suraj Mathur. Okay. Like you see here, Raj. The last name is following ascending or descending. Which pattern for Raj? Tell me.
But it took it as a random, right?
Totally random. For the Raj, the last name is not in ascending, neither in descending. Am I
Yeah.
correct? You see, it is showing Kishore, I, then A, then you. This is neither in ascending nor in descending. That is what I told you. In case of conflict, it is a total wish of SQL engine. It can display anything. Okay. And one thing, try to answer the questions in interview in full explanation. Try to convince them that, yes, I know the in-depth of SQL. Okay, so that will give a remarkable impact in the interview process. Okay. Fine then, that's a good question. Let me proceed further. Okay, so I have created an input table here and I have a column val. Okay, and here the values are 1, 9, lowercase a, lowercase b, uppercase a, uppercase b. Okay, that is there in front of you. Fine. This is the data. Now, 1 minute. This is the data, and the question is to sort this in ascending order. Okay, so I have written here select star from input. To sort in ascending order, you know, like this is the keyword. Order by value. Okay, if I will not write ascending, by default, engine will take it in ascending order. Okay, this is the output. Now, tell me one thing. Oh, sorry. One minute, guys. I've done the mistake here. Just a minute, hold on.
Tanvir,
Tell me. Sorry, your voice is not audible. Asking something. Hello, are you asking something? Your voice is not audible.
Yeah, Tanvir, some of the participants' audios, they're complaining that they can't hear you.
Oh, they can't hear me.
now it's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Your voice is not. Okay, sorry. I
No problem, Tanvir.
I don't prefer reading the messages during.
No
session.
problem. No
Hey,
problem.
I'm audible now.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay, so this is an input table. Okay. Input val 193. Okay, this is the data. Fine. Okay, I have written this query. Select the star from input ordered by val. So this is the data. Okay, now listen very carefully. I have, this is the input table. This is the value 19 upper Z, lower A, lower Z, upper A. Okay. Select star from input ordered by val. So what is the meaning of this query first of all?
So it
meaning.
will
To display all the data in that val column in the ascending order.
Here I'm telling SQL engine that please display the values from the input table, but sort it based on the val column in ascending order. Correct? Do you think this is sorted in ascending order?
Yes,
Pretty much.
Okay.
because a number is the more priority than alphabets. That's why it has displayed the number and digits.
Okay.
Actually, it is based on ASCII.
According to
whatever-
Unicode,
ASCII values.
Unicode, ASCII, okay. Okay, good. So the question is why uppercase A is displayed before lowercase a, why uppercase Z is displayed before lowercase z. The reason is these all are internally computed based on ASCII. I know that ASCII is a very new term for few of you, and few of you might be familiar with that. But I will explain that from scratch. Select ASCII 1 from dual. Value is 49. Actually, each and every character, whether it is number, whether it is your alphabets, whether it
What
is
is
special
dual?
character. I will tell you. Hold on, I'm not explaining that. I'll explain all those things.
Then it's like Unicode, I suppose.
Sorry?
It's like Unicode, I suppose.
Yeah, I will explain that in just a minute.
Similar to Unicode. Okay.
Each and every letter, features, characters, the special characters, they have a code assigned to them. Okay. You can see what is this dual I have written. Ignore all these things. I will explain you what is this. Don't worry about that. Okay. Then this uppercase Z, these all have a value assigned to them. Okay. You are saying it is showing the values. 1 is having value 49, 9 is having value 57, A is having value 65, Z is having value 90. And then similarly, the lowercase a has the value, how much? 98, 97. And then your lowercase z has the value, how much? 122. So each and every character, numbers, integers, special characters, each and every character, they have a code assigned to them. This is the value, like 1 has the value 49, 9 has the value 57, uppercase A has the value 65, uppercase Z has the value 90. Similarly, lowercase a and lowercase z. Okay, these all are known as ASCII value. ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Okay, they all have this value. What is ASCII? Why these values are assigned? That's a different topic of discussion. Maybe if time permits, sometime we can discuss it. But net for the time being, I don't want to deviate from the topic. For the time being, just understand that each and every character, they have a certain value assigned, and this is the value. This is fixed. It doesn't change. Even if you will run this query in your Oracle Live SQL, if you have logged in, you will get the same value. You can try that after class. Okay. Now, the question is, Tanvir, what is this dual? Actually, Oracle has given this dummy table. Okay. Or this is an inbuilt table of Oracle. This is only in Oracle where you can perform some calculations like, see, if I will write here, select this date from dual. It will give me the today's date. Okay. And then similarly, you can perform some calculation as well. Suppose I want to find 234 into 789 will be how much? It will give you the value that, okay, this is this much. So dual is a dummy table where you can perform some calculations and all those things. But this is very useful. I will show you the benefit of this, especially when you're working in finance project and you have to do a lot of calculations. This is used. Any question?
We do select star from dual.
Sorry?
Select star.
Like the star from dual. This one.
Yes.
Okay. So here it's like I told you, this is a dummy table and it has a dummy column, and it is just like X, because this is for your practice purpose. You have this virtual table created so that you can practice something. You can do some calculations and all this stuff. Hope it is clear. Any question, guys?
Yes,
So do we
Tanvir,
have something like this on SQL Server as well?
No, in SQL Server you don't. That is what I have mentioned. Dual is present only in Oracle. If your question is that, Tanvir, but I want to check this in SQL Server, how I can run the query. If you're working on SQL Server, do I have that open? Okay, it's not open. So you just write select ASCII 1, then execute it. It will be SQL Server will give you the same value.
Okay. Okay.
Same for MySQL and Postgres.
MySQL, Postgres, I have not tried. I will, a good question, I will give it a try today. But it works on the SQL Server the same way. Just you have to write select ASCII 1, it will give you the value. Okay.
So dual means, is it like any concept of view or?
No. It is not view. No. View is totally different. It is just a dummy table. The Oracle guys, they have given this provision that you can do some calculations with the help of this table. That's all. Nothing else.
Okay, what kind of the information it will return us? Like ASCII, you said, which is
ASCII value. And I have shown you like the calculation which I have shown you right now. You can perform that calculation. It can give you the system date and all those things. You see this, if I will execute on SQL Server, the SQL Server is telling, sorry, I don't know what is dual, because this is used only in Oracle platform. Okay. But I will recommend you one thing strongly. Don't confuse with these different platforms if you are very new to SQL. Practice only on Oracle or only on SQL Server. I mean, take any one platform, practice on that. So I will recommend practice on Oracle Live SQL where we are practicing. Once you get some maturity, then you do all the research. You are free. You do all the research. But if you are very new and if you will do practice on multiple platforms, you will get confused because hardly there is 1% difference in all the databases. Only 1% or less than that. But in interviewer will never ask you question that run this query on Postgres, run this on SQL Server. No, because they know it is same on all the platforms. So don't get confused with all those things. Okay. Now see, I have executed select ASCII, it has given the value 49. Now in Oracle, it is again 49. Okay, but don't try all those things. This will not going to help you in any way. Okay. Fine, shall I proceed further?
Tanvir, I have a question here.
Yes.
So as I said, like ASCII is for A to Z, we are having is for the numbers only 0 to 9 or 1 to 9 only, or else 10, 11, 12. 11.
Everything. You put any values, it will give you the ASCII value for that.
Okay, so for here, for this example, we are having only few values, right? Around 6 rows. So what happened if it is in 100 values, 100 records? If we need to find the ASCII values, how we are going to do it?
Same thing. You have to write select ASCII, that value from dual, it will give you that value.
So each and every we need to be very specific, right?
No, see, you don't have to remember these values. Okay, don't have to. I will tell you, just give me a moment. You don't have to remember these values, and I will tell you why I'm teaching you this. Just give me a moment, okay?
Okay.
See, now when I executed this select a star from input order by val, when I executed it, now 1 is at the top, right? Then 9, then uppercase A. Mihir, can you please go on mute? Then uppercase A, uppercase
Actually,
B.
sir, I had a question. So,
okay, tell me. Yeah, please go ahead.
so basically, when I am trying for select ASCII 12 from dual, it is again returning me the number as 49 only.
Correct.
So it is same as
it
1.
Is, it is because it will take this value. It will start with the 1. 12, 13, 14, 19. If you will try, it will give you this value. I will come to that. Just give me a moment. Okay. So when I'm executing select star from input order by val, I'm getting this value 19 AZ lowercase. The reason is out of all these values, when you write or select a star from input order by val, engine what it does, it converts all this value in the ASCII value internally. That will be taken care by engine. You don't have to do this. This I am telling ASCII for you to remember it. Sorry, not to remember, just to understand. You don't have to remember these values. It is of no use at all. Okay. Now SQL engine will convert the ASCII value for all these values, 1, 9, and all those things. Out of this, which one will come on the top if you're sorting in ascending order? 49. 49 is 1. That is a 1 is displayed here. Then 57, right? 57 is 9. That is why 9 is displayed. Then out of this 65 is uppercase A. That is why you're displaying uppercase A, uppercase Z. 90, the 97, then 122. Uppercase A, uppercase Z, lowercase a, lowercase z. That's why this is the output. So net, this order by how it works, it converts a value in the corresponding ASCII value, then it sorts based on the ASCII. For you are thinking that engine is sorting based on these values. Even if we'll take this example, all this Suraj, Rohit, Rohan, and all those things, you are thinking it is sorting based on this, but no, it is not sorting based on this. It is sorting based on the ASCII. It converts the ASCII and then it sorts the values. That is why always uppercase will be on the top and then lowercase will be there. Okay. Let me show you one more example. I know you'll be having question, just a minute. Suppose I will write here Abdul, okay. And then I will write here Raj. Now, I'm running this. Let's start from input order by val. Okay. Tell me one thing. Order by val means ascending order, correct? In ascending order, A comes first and then R, correct? So here, why Abdul is displayed after Raj? Abdul should
Because-
come at the top, no?
Because ASCII of capital letters are prior to the small letters.
Yes.
Correct. Here, engine will check the first character of R and first character of A. So what is the value of first character R? So check the ASCII value of this. ASCII value of uppercase R. What is the value? Check it. 82. Okay. And what is the ASCII value of lowercase a? 97. That is why 82 comes before 97. That is why Raj is displayed before Abdul. Is it clear? Is this clear, guys? Raj is displayed before Abdul. So net, this order by works based on the ASCII. Here again, these questions when I ask to generally freshers, they will get confused. Most of them, they will tell that Abdul will be displayed and then Raj will be displayed. But no, it works based on the ASCII. Any questions? Any question, anyone?
Tanvir, what will be the ASCII value for then Abdul? You are
Abdul,
saying.
it will check that first character. First character is lowercase a. The lowercase a ASCII value is 97, correct?
Okay, then suppose I'm having another value of Akash. Then how it will display? Because now I'm
One
Abdul
minute.
is there, Akash also is there. It
Akash
is
lowercase a or uppercase a?
lowercase a.
This one you are telling, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So in this case, what will happen? Abdul and Akash, first character is same, right? Then
Yes.
engine will check the second character. Here second character is B, here second character is K. Then engine will check the ASCII value of this B and ASCII value of this K. And then accordingly it will sort it.
Okay. Thank you. Got it.
Okay.
So Tanvir, one Abhishek here. Just want to ask, let's say for example, right now we have Raj as it is, and right now you have written Abdul, all letters in Abdul, basically the small letters. So let's say
Correct.
for example, first letter of Abdul is capital, and then
One.
B.
Let me add it. First letter you want like this you want, right?
Right, Abdul is like right now, and again D will be capital, so like a camel case. Right. So how engine will work while comparing Raj and Abdul?
No. Here, first of all, it will take the first character, sir.
Okay.
First character, first of all, it will check. Okay. Then it will go to the next character. Then after that, then it will go to the next character. You mean like this? See,
let's say for example, we are comparing Raj and Abdul. Raj is in proper case and Abdul is in camel case. Basically, one is capital, another normal, small, and then. So let's say if we get the result in very first letter like R and A, it will stop doing comparison.
Correct. It will not go to the next character. It will stop then and there, and it will take a decision.
Okay, which one to come first?
Correct.
So it is clear that if it is small, then it will be a bit later because small letters are always later than the capital letters.
Correct. The small letters have higher ASCII values, so they will be displayed at the last. So net always see Okay, no problem. So net always engine will first of all look at the first character. If it is able to take decision based on the first character, it will never go to the next characters. It will never go there. If in the first character, if it is not able to take decision, then it will go to the next character. Okay. One thing I could see few guys, like someone has joined using name SQL-111. Someone has joined using name user. So I will request from tomorrow onwards, please try to join using the name through which you have registered for the course. Humble request. Okay. Yeah. Any other question, anyone? Feel free to ask questions.
Yes, one question. So here in the 35 to 39, you had written select. Can I add multiple columns in the dual? Like ASCII 1, ASCII 9?
Multiple. No. In ASCII, you have to give one value only.
No,
ASCII one
I'm
only.
writing in the ASCII.
Oh, okay. I got it. You are telling that you want to add it like this.
Yes, multiple
This one,
columns.
right? Okay. See, one thing I will tell you that this ASCII what I'm teaching, this is just for your reference purpose. Okay, you never have to use this and never mug up these values in interview. And never ask this question that what is the value ASCII value of A, what is the ASCII value of Z. At max, if you want to remember, just remember one thing: all the uppercase has lower ASCII value as compared to the lowercase.
Okay.
If you want to remember, that is fine. Otherwise, in interview, they will never ask these questions. And especially nowadays, the interviewers are never asking the questions which checks your memory. They will check your logical ability because they know that once you'll be deployed in the project, you'll be Googling the things, right? And you can get the syntax from there, right? That is why nowadays the interviewers, they will check the logic. Even many times I have heard when my candidates, they appear, my participants, when they appear for interview, so interview will tell that, okay, verbally just tell me the logic. That's all. They're not bothered about the syntax and all those things. Okay.
Thank you.
Fine. No problem. Shall I proceed further? So you understood how it works internally. This is very important. Okay.
Yes.
Fine. Now I am proceeding with the next question. Okay, let me take this example. In the beginning, you might be feeling, especially those who already know SQL, that we are going very slow. I do agree, but for the few classes, you have to bear with us because we have participants from various backgrounds. So that's why we're a little bit slow, but slowly we will pick up the pace.
No problem, Tanvir. It's really very urgent to be very strong in basics, and then only we can, improve our maturity, and then we'll grasp, the advanced logics and queries quickly.
Yeah, correct. Okay, so here I have created a country table and this is the data. Now listen very carefully. This is a little bit complicated, little bit, not much. Okay. So this is a country table. Generally, many times you all have experienced that you have to fill an online application form, right? And they will ask for the nationality or the country of origin, right? So then there will be a drill down button, correct? You will click on that and then you will search, you will scroll it, and then you will search for the country India. I think you all have experienced that, right? And then you will search for the India and it will display it. Many times you might have seen that you don't have to scroll it. By default, they will display India at the top because they know that most of our participants are, or the customers are from India. So they will keep India at the top and all other countries in ascending order. Have you observed this, guys? Anyone?
Yes, Tanvir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Okay, fine. So here the question is that fine, Tanvir, you have this country table, you have the different country name. I want to sort it so that I want to display India at the top. Okay. So I thought, okay, fine. I have written here order by. Listen very carefully. If you're doing any other activity, stop it Listen very carefully. It's a very important concept. Order by name. Okay. So this is order by name, ascending or descending?
Ascending.
Ascending. So country will be displayed at the top if I will execute this.
Afghanistan will be on top.
Afghanistan. Okay, let me check. Afghanistan is at the top, but my manager told me that Tanvir, I want India at the top. I written this query, Afghanistan is at the top. So this query is incorrect. So I thought, let's try with the descending keyword. I have written descending. So now United Kingdom is at the top. Still India is not coming at the top, right? But my manager told me that Tanvir, I want India to be displayed at the top. I tried both the ways, order by name ascending, order by name descending, nothing is working out. So far, is this scenario clear? Just I'm asking, is the scenario clear or not?
Yes, scenario is
Yes.
Scenario is clear. My manager is asking me to keep India at the top and all other countries after India, maybe in ascending order. So I tried both the ways. That is what I have learned, to use order by name either ascending or descending, but it is not working here. So what to do? That I will take help of a case statement. Don't worry, if you don't know case, I will take it from scratch. Order by case when name equals. Ignore all this query, whatever I'm writing. Don't try to understand it. I will explain that, okay? So to India, then 1, 2, and keep it here only. Don't try to understand this query. I'm executing it. Just check the output and tell me is the output as per my manager requirement or not. That's all you have to analyze. Is this output as per manager requirement?
yes, it is.
Yes, correct. India is at the top. Okay.
But Tanvir, the
all the other countries are not in ascending order. That is
Yes.
what you're asking, right? I will answer that. Just a minute. Hold on. We'll discuss it. So India is at the top. That was the first requirement. I agree that all the other countries are not in ascending order. We'll discuss it. Ignore that part. Before that, let's try to understand how this query is working. So I will keep this here. This is the query. Now let's try to understand this query. Sorry. Order of then joins air group by aggregate having to select and by limit. This is known as order of execution. Okay, so the way how you write query and the way how engine executes it, that is totally different world. When you select a query and when you hit this run button, you don't know how many processes works internally. The SQL parser will do its job, then optimizer is there, then again the performance tuner will be there. A lot of things happens. Okay, so maybe we can discuss it down the line if time permits. Okay, net, the story is you are thinking that you are writing a query starting with the select clause. After that, you have written from and you have written order by. So you are thinking the engine will read this your query in this format, but that doesn't happen. Your SQL engine read query in this format. We'll start with the from clause, then joins. What is this joins and all those things we'll discuss down the line. Don't worry about that. So start the from, then joins, then on, then where, and all those things. Okay. You can challenge it. That Tanvir, why this from is executed before where? Why having is executed after where? And all those things, and we'll discuss it. You should challenge it. Okay. Anyway, so in this query, which keyword will be executed first?
From country.
From. So first of all, engine will execute this part. And this is again a very common interview question. Okay, that what is the sequel order of execution? So you have to tell this, but don't by heart this. Don't worry, we will discuss this at least 200 to 300 times or more than that during the entire course. So automatically you will remember it. Okay. I'm getting some background noise. I will keep everyone muted. So from country will be executed first. So now what is the meaning of this? Meaning of this is you are telling SQL engine that I want some data from the country table. Okay. So what your SQL engine will do, it will go to the database, it will search for the country table, it will take a copy of it, and it will keep it in the temporary memory. Is this clear? These all things will be taken care by the SQL engine internally. You don't have to bother about that. Okay. So from part is over. After from, which keyword? Select. In select, you have written a star. A star means here name. A star means here you have the name column, you want a name. So engine will understand that, okay, user wants this name column, correct? Okay. Now, after select, so select will be executed. And then, 1 minute. In select, you have this data. So engine will understand the user wants to display this data. Select is also over. After select, which one?
Order by.
Order by.
Order by. Okay. At the last, order by will be executed. When the engine will see that user has mentioned order by, the engine will understand that, oh, user wants to sort the result. Correct? Always that is why order by works executed at the almost the last part, because finally whatever you want you will sort it. Okay, so you will keep it at the last. So engine will understand that, oh, user is asking me to sort the data. Correct? That is what we have discussed. Mihir, can you please go on mute? So order by means you want to sort the data. Then engine will ask me, listen very carefully, guys, because I know you will get confused. You will get a lot of questions. So listen very carefully. So engine will ask that, okay, fine, Tanvir, you want to sort it. I will sort it, Tanvir, but tell me based on which column you want to sort. Because in all the previous examples, if you will see, I have mentioned here order by first name. So engine understood here that, okay, fine, I have to sort based on the first name. I have written here order by first name, comma, last name. So it was clear to engine that I have to sort based on the first name. If there is a conflict, then I have to consider the last name, but in descending order, right? But here I have not given any column after order by, correct? Okay. So here I am customizing my sorting process. So how I am customizing, that is what you have to understand. I have used here case. Now this case is a reserved keyword, and this is that keyword which can be used in multiple instances. Like down the line, I will show you how to use case in select, how to use case in where, how to use case in sum, in aggregate, in window function. So case is something which can be used at multiple with multiple clauses, with delete, with update, and many other things are there. Okay. So here I'm showing you how to use this case with order by, but don't think that after this discussion case will be over. No, case is a topic which we'll be discussing down the line in most of the concepts. Okay. So I have written here case when name is equal to India. Hold on here. The meaning of this is I'm telling to SQL engine that SQL, where you find name is equal to India. So now what your SQL engine will do, in this data, it will search where is India. So this is India. It will stop here. Any questions so far? So far, is this clear?
One question. After when we need to write the column name or means how?
What after what?
Suppose I'm having India in the two columns, name as well as in the surname.
No, you have to give the column name here. That's why I've written here when name. I'm telling SQL engine to focus on the name column, not in any other column.
Okay. What about if I wanted to add the two conditions?
Let me complete this first, okay? Then maybe what you're asking will be answered here. Let me complete this, okay?
Sure.
So order by case when name is equal to India. So engine will focus on the name column. It will search for the India. So India is present here. It will highlight it, okay? After that, I have written then one. The meaning of this is I'm telling SQL engine that pick this India and keep this in a bucket whose name is 1. Bucket 1. So first of all, let me create a bucket here. So this is the bucket. So this is the bucket. So engine will take this India. It will keep this in bucket number 1. Is this clear? Okay. Then I have written else. Tell me what is the dictionary meaning of else?
If it is not satisfied with the condition.
No, I'm just asking what is the dictionary meaning of else?
Otherwise?
Could be
Otherwise, or
else.
apart from it,
Yeah.
or the remaining one, correct?
Yes.
So remaining values apart from India, what are the remaining values? These all are the remaining values. You agree?
Yes.
Apart from India, if I'm telling else, it means apart from India. Apart from India, these all are the remaining values, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So these values I'm telling SQL engine to keep in which bucket?
Bucket 2.
Bucket number 2. So I have to create here bucket number 2, and in this bucket I will keep all these values. So let me create this bucket. Okay, so in bucket number 2 I'll be having this value: United Kingdom, Russia, and all this value. So far, do you have any question from this only? I know you'll be having a lot of scenarios, but from this you understood this or not? That's what I'm asking.
Tanvir, means I'm confused. Why it will create two buckets?
Because you are telling here when name is equal to India, then keep it in the bucket number 1. Else means all the remaining countries in the bucket number 2. That's why it has created 2 buckets only.
And how it is going to merge then?
That I am not taught now. I'll tell you after some time. That I am not taught now. Is this clear so far?
Yes.
Hope it is clear so far. Okay.
Yes, Samir.
Now, then I have written end here. Please go. Thank you. Then I have written end here. So whenever you are writing a case statement, I'm telling whenever, it means either you write this case in select, in any other places, where, or the aggregate functions or the window functions, always you have to give here end. If you not write here end, engine will throw error message. Why? Because the moment you will write end, engine will understand that, okay, user doesn't have any other condition. This is the only condition. If you're not writing end, engine will think that user has some other condition he has forgot. So that is why it will throw error message. Let me show you that. I will remove end from here. Check it. Just throwing error message. Okay. So whenever you're writing case, at the last you have to write this in. This is mandatory. Hope it is clear. Now, after order by anywhere, have I written ascending or descending?
No.
No. So by default, what engine will consider it?
Ascending.
Ascending. Now, here is the twist. Now, here engine doesn't know what is present in this bucket 1 and what is present in this bucket 2. It is like a black box for the engine. Engine will sort these buckets. Engine will sort these buckets. You have told ascending order because you have not mentioned anything. So in ascending order, which bucket you will keep on the top? Bucket 1 or bucket 2?
Bucket 1.
Bucket 1.
Bucket 1, right? So bucket 1, this is your bucket 1. So this bucket 1 will be kept at the top. This is your bucket 1. And this is the value. It will be placed at the top. And then you will be having bucket 2 below this. And this is the value present here. Okay. This is your bucket 2. Right. Now, after this, what engine will do? It will remove the values from the bucket and finally it will display you this in this manner. So do you got India at the top? Is this, you think India is at the top, guys?
Yes.
Okay. So this is how engine executes it and your India is displayed at the top. I know you will be having question that tell me all the countries, remaining countries are not in ascending order. That I have not taught now. I will teach you after some time. But is this clear that how we bring this India at the top? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Any question? Anyone? Oh, the session is getting recorded now. Oh, yeah. Any question? Is this clear? Anyone who wants me to repeat, tell me, I will repeat this.
So the remaining countries, they take it at random, right?
It's totally random. It's totally remaining countries is totally random. I have not talked about the remaining countries order. Again, I'm repeating it can be totally random. Maybe Afghanistan will be here. Maybe United Kingdom can be here. That I'm not commenting. If your question is that Tanvir, I want to sort the remaining countries, that we will discuss after some time. I'm not bothered about that. My only concern here is to bring India at the top. Okay.
Can you please repeat that order by case, only that thing?
No, I will repeat it from beginning. Let's try to understand once more. I know this is a little bit complicated. Even if you have understood, guys, please listen again, okay? So first of all, from country will be executed. Engine will take a copy of it. It will paste it here in the temporary memory. After that, select will be there. It means you want dissolve countries, but you want to sort it. In sorting, you have written order by. The order by is a reserved keyword, which engine knows that, okay, I have to sort the result. But here in order by, you have not given any column name that on which basis you want to sort. Here, what you have done, you have written a case statement. The case statement you are telling case when name is equal to India, then 1. So the meaning of this is you are telling SQL engine that when name is equal to India, then keep this in bucket number 1. This is the meaning of this case when name is equal to India, then 1. Till now, is this clear? Is this clear till now?
Yeah, Tanvir.
After that, you have written else. We all know the meaning of else is apart from that or remaining and blah, blah, blah. You all know that meaning of else, right? So apart from India, I am left with these countries. So then I am telling SQL engine that all the remaining countries apart from India, keep it in the bucket number 2. That is why all the remaining countries I have placed in this bucket number 2. So far clear?
Yeah.
So net from this, it seems that we are not doing anything about sorting. We are just creating buckets and we are segregating the data. Am I correct?
Yes.
Am I correct, guys?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Then after that, we have written end. This end we have written because this is the syntax. Whenever you're writing case, you have to write end at the last. This is the syntax because it means you don't have any other condition. You are closing this case. Okay. Now in this order by, have you mentioned anywhere ascending or descending?
No.
No. If you have not mentioned, then what engine assumes it?
It will consider as an ascending.
Ascending
Random
order.
selection.
Ascending order, not random. So engine will sort the bucket here, not the data. So bucket 1 and bucket 2 in ascending order, which bucket will be on the top?
Bucket 1.
Bucket 1. That's why this bucket 1 I have kept at the top, and then this bucket number 2. Okay. So now you will see this bucket 1 is at the top, then bucket 2 I have kept after this. Now please don't ask question that Tanvir, why this is this in this order, this is not ascending or descending, because that I have not covered. After this, immediately I will come to this part. Then bucket 1 is at the top, then you have bucket 2. After this, engine will take the data from this bucket, it will keep it here, and this will be your output. India is at the top. Is this clear?
Yeah,
Can we,
regarding
do
that,
like when name equal to India, then 2 else 1?
That I will tell you after this. Is this clear scenario? Don't ask those scenarios that if this will happen, that will happen. We have all those scenarios. I will tell you all those things. You see, well, how many cases are there? What will happen if I will reverse this? What will happen if I will keep this 1 million and I will keep it 0? What will happen if I have multiple conditions, Tanvir? Tanvir, I want to sort this data in ascending or descending order. Tanvir, I want to bring India at the bottom. A lot of scenarios are there. We'll discuss all these things. This is clear or not? First of all, tell me this one. This is clear or not?
Yes.
Clear, sir.
Yes.
Tanvir Abhishek here.
Yeah, Abhishek.
It's almost 95% clear. But the thing is,
95%,
when we are asking case, when name equals to India, then one else two, right? And we have not specified the order, so it will take ascending.
Correct.
But, ascending in terms of what? Like 1 and 2, right? Means bucket 1 and
Buckets. Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
And
Buckets.
Buckets and data inside those bucket will be sorted on the ascending order, right?
No. I have not told anything about data inside that. I told you at that moment that this
Bucket
data
will
is
come
like a
first.
black box. This is like a black box for the engine. In flights, you have black box. No? It is like that one in black box. Okay. It is a black box. Engine doesn't know what is present inside this. Engine will just concentrate on this buckets. Bucket 1 it will keep here. Bucket 2 it will keep here.
Okay.
Then it will unwrap it and then it will show with the data. Engine doesn't know what is.
So right now in this particular query, it will be sorted on the basis of bucket numbers, right?
Buckets. Correct.
Fine.
You're right. Yes. Engine doesn't know what is present inside it. Then it will unwrap this buckets and whatever is present here, it will show it here. Whatever is present here, it will show it here.
Got
Hope
it.
is clear. So now it is 100% Abhishek, 95 to 100.
100 ho gaya.
Okay. Okay, fine. Any other question, anyone?
Tanvir, 1 and 2 are the constant number, or they are going to change? Like I'm asking a syntax purpose.
Can you repeat 1 and 2 are?
Is it a constant one, or it is going to change?
No. I will show you that. It's not a constant. You can give any value. 1 million, 1 billion, 100, 200, anything. I will show you that. Hope it is clear. Shall I proceed further? Shall I proceed further?
Yes, Tanvir. Yeah.
Okay, good. I know a lot of questions you have in your mind. We will discuss all the possible scenarios. Don't worry. But I have to go in a very incremental fashion because this is a little bit confusing. If I will bring all those concepts in one go, no, I know it will become very difficult for me to manage. And this is based on all the previous batch experiences. So that's why I will go very slowly. Now here, next question. Tanveer, you have written here 1 else 2. Is it like always I have to write here 1 and 2? Okay, let's check it. I will give here then 100 else 2. Let's take this example. Then I will ask you to share any other example. Okay. I will not execute it. First of all, let's analyze it. Okay. And then we will see what will be the output from the engine. This is the query. So which keyword will be executed first?
From keyword.
From country. You see, if I'm teaching like this, I want you guys also, when you're working on the assignment, to analyze like this way. I know that will take time, but this will give you a very different confidence level. Okay. So you have this country table. So engine will take a copy of it. It will keep it here. Okay. So from part is over. Hope it is clear. Then select will come into picture, and then you'll be having this order by case. You know that. Order by will be executed at the last. Order by means you want, you are telling SQL engine that SQL, please sort the data. Now in order by, you have not given any column name. So then you have playing with the case statement. You have written here case when name is equal to India, then 100. So from this, you are telling SQL engine that SQL create a bucket with the name 100. And in this bucket, first of all, let me create this. Let me create this bucket. Create a bucket with the name 100 and keep India within this. Is this correct? Right? Then you have written else 2. It means all the other countries, all the remaining countries, keep it in the bucket number 2. 1 minute. Keep it in the bucket number 2. So let me create a bucket number 2 here. This is the bucket number 2. In this bucket, I will keep these countries. Okay. So far, is this clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now here you are telling SQL engine to sort in which order, ascending order or descending order?
Ascending order.
Ascending order, yeah.
In ascending order, now this
Bucket
is
two
a
will come
black
first.
box.
Yeah.
This is a black box. This is a black box. Now, which bucket will be at the top?
Bucket 2.
Bucket 2. Bucket 2 will be placed at the top. Okay. Let me copy this bucket. And this value, let me copy. Okay. Bucket 2. What happened here? Anyway. And then this is your bucket number 100 after this, correct? What about this?
Sir, if order by is done according to ASCII, then
Yes, I have seen that.
will it not see the first ASCII code of number 1 and then the ASCII code of number 2, and according to that, 1 should come first? Is it like, won't it be like that?
ASCII code of that, but no. See here. Here bucket 2 and 100. So 2 comes before 100, no? In ASCII value.
The
Right.
ASCII value of the first character, I am thinking like that. So the first character in 100 is 1 and 2 is anyways a single digit. So for the first character, if ASCII code of 1, will it not be prior to the ASCII code of 2?
So that is fine. 2 and 100. You will take this. Which comes first, 2 or 100? In ASCII order, in ascending order, 2. That is why it will keep this 2 here and then the bucket number 100.
Okay. So numerically, it will just
Correct.
follow
You
the
have to
actual
follow this
ascending
fashion.
order.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay,
yes,
got
yes,
it,
yes,
got it.
yes.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Got it. So bucket number 2 will be here. Bucket number 100 will be here. Hope it is clear. Hope it is clear. Yes or no. If it is not clear, challenge it then. But this is not clear.
Yes, sir, got it.
It's clear.
Yeah,
Clear?
it's clear.
So then
One
bucket
doubt,
number.
Tanvir, Lakshmi here.
Yeah,
So,
tell me. Yeah, tell me.
So suppose I'm having more than one record of the India. So will it go to the bucket?
That I will not tell now. 1 minute. Give me some time. I will come to that. Okay. I
Yeah,
have that use case. Today only I will teach you that. Just give me
okay,
some time. Okay.
sure.
I will explain that. So bucket number 2 is here. Bucket number 100 is here. Okay. So now engine will take all these values from here. Let me keep it here. All these values from here, keep it here. Now where is your India?
Bottom.
It is in bottom.
At the bottom. Okay. Now I am running this query and check the output. India is at the bottom. Don't look at all the other values. Know that India is at the bottom, yes or no? Yes. Okay. So you understood how this bucket number works? Is this clear?
Yes. Yes, Tanvir.
Clear, sir. Very much clear.
Yes.
Okay. Now tell me one thing. If it is clear, tell me one thing. If I will write here 5 else 2, then India will be at the top or bottom?
Bottom.
Bottom.
Same answer. If you will
Bottom.
write 3
Okay.
also, it will same answer.
If I will write here 6, then what will be the output?
India will be at top.
India is on top.
Is it on top? Let's check it. India is at the top. Okay. If I will write here 4, then what will be the output?
India is on bottom.
India is on top.
Bottom. Okay. Let me check. India is at the bottom. Understood this? The game of these numbers. Is this clear?
Yes, Tanvir.
Okay. If I will write this one, then
Bottom.
India will be on the top or bottom?
Bottom.
Bottom.
Bottom. Okay, let me check this. Now I think this is crystal clear, right? Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Shall I proceed further? Okay.
So in case if
Now,
if you are giving descending order, order by, right? So
I will come to that. I will come to that. I'm very sorry. You all have a lot of questions, but I'm excusing those questions. I will come to all the scenarios. What all questions have all have asked? I have those in my bucket. We will discuss it. Don't worry. Okay. But we have to go in a proper pattern. Actually, that is why I'm not deviating. Okay. Hope it is clear. Someone has asked the same question. I answered it. Okay.
Sorry,
Now yeah. Tell me.
just one more.
Here's one.
Playing with the numbers. Case when how India is dipping down to 4th and 5th position. Just one more time, please. I'm not feeling well. I just been going.
No problem. No problem. Which example you want me to cover? Shall I write here for?
Case when then how case when then 1 else 4 like that. That thing I missed that.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. So here India will be in the bucket number 1. Okay. And all other countries will be in bucket number 4. Let me explain this again. Not an issue. That's fine. We will revise it. So here in this case, India will be in bucket number 1. Okay. So bucket number 1 will be having India. Okay. Oh, this is clear. There is one.
Yes.
Okay. Let me keep this in a bucket. So this is a bucket India. Okay. Else 4. It means all the other countries apart from India. So all the other countries means these all countries.
So basically 2 buckets are being created. Bucket 1 and bucket.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. You're right. So this will be having bucket number 4. Okay. And in this bucket, you have this value. Now here, have we mentioned ascending or descending?
No, by
No,
default.
nothing we have mentioned.
Yeah.
By default ascending. So bucket
Yes.
number 1 will be on the top, and then
Yes.
bucket number 4. So here the twist is, engine is not sorting data, but engine is sorting buckets.
Okay.
Okay. So it will keep India automatically. See, India will be at the top, and then the bucket number 4. This will be after
Mm.
this. So you got India at the top. Okay.
Yeah.
Hope it is clear, Rizwan.
Yes, Tanvi. So then one means first bucket will be called on top, and the
Correct.
simultaneously other buckets will fall behind India. That's
Yeah, right. That's why India will be at the top and all other countries will be after India. So if
So-
I run this, you will see India is
Yeah.
at the top. Okay.
so
Then there's
basically.
one more question here.
Sorry, mate. One minute.
1 minute. Yeah, let Rizwan complete. Here is one.
Yeah, when name is equal to India, then one is what the first bucket is being called in first.
Correct. Yes.
Then the rest of the things. Okay.
Rest of the
That's-
things will be in bucket number 4. Then engine will sort the buckets.
Okay. So we are, as you told, like there's no order being given for buckets. So by default, whatever value when we have given in the equal to that in that bucket, that will come first.
Correct. Yes.
That's what you said. Okay. Thanks, Tanu.
No problem.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Firoz, you were asking question. Yeah, Firoz, go ahead.
Yes, to fulfilling that the current scenario to bring up India in the first row. Case is the only way or some other way?
So case is the only way. You see why I'm teaching case here. I shown you order by, you can use ascending or descending, correct? But sometimes when you want to customize your sorting, okay, when you want to customize the sorting, then in that case you have to use the case with order by, because you're customizing your sorting here. You want India to be on the top, which cannot be achieved either in ascending or descending. That is why here you want to customize your sorting. That is why we are using a condition here, case condition with the order by.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Any other question? Okay.
Yes,
Hope this is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell me.
I understood the concept. I'm just curious, like, will it work fine with the negative numbers also? Would that be necessary to look at that aspect?
Yeah, sure. I will show you that as well. Okay. Shall I tell negative? Okay, before negative, I have to explain one more concept. Then I will come to that negative part. That's a good question. Okay. Now, I am proceeding further with the assumption that whatever I have taught so far, it is clear to you all, right? Okay. Now, don't be in a hurry. Think over this, then tell me the output. Don't be in a hurry. Take your time. Think over this, then tell me the output. What will be the output of this query?
I will go.
India will be on the top. The rest of the
India at the top.
India will be on the top.
That's
Why?
correct.
India will be on the bottom.
ASCII value of capital A will be, lower than the small letters.
Okay. Any other thought? Any other thought?
I think so. Alphabetical value, not maybe to consider the top and one. How can be fine?
Okay. Other thought or suggestion? That's good. I appreciate this discussion. Any other thought? No? Okay. I will mute everyone. Some background noise is there. Okay. So this is the query. Always, whenever you're getting stuck somewhere, analyze it on your own. Okay. So from country, this is the country table. Let's take a copy of it. Fine. So here case when name is equal to India, then bucket A. Okay, I will keep India in a bucket A. This is bucket A. In this I have to keep India. I will keep India here. Okay, this is fine. Let's create a bucket for this. This is the bucket for India. Okay. This is the India bucket. Then India we have written. Then else A. Else means the remaining countries you want to keep in a lowercase a. The remaining countries I will keep it separate bucket. The separate bucket is bucket A. Okay. So let me create a bucket for this. So this is the bucket. Okay. So far, any question? Nothing new? No. This is exactly we have studied so far, correct? Okay. Now here, what is the order? Means it's in ascending order or descending order?
Ascending.
Ascending order. You are sorting here data or bucket?
Buckets.
Buckets are being sorted.
This is like a black box. This is also like a black box. Okay. You are sorting buckets here. So in ascending order, this lowercase a will come on the top. Sorry, uppercase a will come on the top, or this lowercase a will come on the top.
Uppercase A, as per ASCII value.
Uppercase a. We have discussed that here. That the ASCII value of uppercase a is 65, lowercase a is 97. So uppercase a will be on the top. So this bucket will be on the top. Is this clear? Is this
Yes.
clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So let's unwrap this. Then bucket number A will be there. So this has this data. Let's unwrap this. So net India will be here. This is as per our understanding and analysis. You all agree with this or not? You are free to challenge. You should challenge it. Don't digest whatever I'm teaching. Is this clear? Okay. So India is at the top. Now let me run this query. Let's see what engine has to display. Not sure what it will display. Let's see. And check our understanding is correct or not. Is our understanding correct? India is coming at the top, ladies and gentlemen. Is this clear? The pin drop silence. I'm not sure is this clear or not.
Clear, yes, clear.
Clear, clear.
It's clear.
Understood. So now tell me if it is clear. Okay. Is it clear to everyone in this group?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Now if it is clear, then tell me if I will run this query, what will be the output? India will be on the top or bottom?
In the top.
Top. India is at the top. Okay. If I will run this query, India will be at the top or bottom?
Bottom.
Bottom.
I hope it is clear now.
Yes.
Okay. So you can play here with numbers and this alphabets, everything. Okay. Now then 1 else 0. Now in this case, what will happen?
Bottom.
Bottom.
It will be at the bottom. Okay. Is this clear? Okay. Fine. In this case, what will happen?
Top.
They will be on top.
Are you sure, guys?
Bottom actually.
bottom. Any other thought? Okay. Why you were confused here? Why you confused, guys? -1, 0 in ascending order, which will come on the top?
India will
-1, no.
India will
-1 and 0. No, I'm not asking that. -1 and 0 in ascending order, which will come at the top?
zero.
-1.
How 0? -1, no. -1 is less than 0. -1 is credit, 0 is debit, right? So -1 is less than 0. So -1 will be at the top. That's why India is at the top. Is this clear? Okay, -1 and -2. Then
Bottom.
okay. Someone has asked this question. Hope it is clear.
Only. Yes, it
Is this
is.
clear?
Thank you.
Okay,
Yes.
fine. So we have discussed all the scenarios of this top
Just
and
one question,
bottom.
please.
Okay, yeah, tell me.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So if we have to use descending, then where to use descending?
I will. That is the next topic. Actually, immediately after this, I will come to that. Yeah. Yeah,
So
tell me.
we have discussed if I wanted to display on the top and the bottom. What if I wanted to display on the second top? Can we do that?
Yes, we can do that. I will come to that.
Okay.
Okay. Now, next use case is, these are all the examples we have discussed. Now, I will write this. If I will execute this, India will be at the top, right? You all agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
India is at the top. Now listen very carefully. I'm telling you the second concept now. I am writing something here. I want you all to first of all think, then tell me the answer. Don't be in a hurry. What is the meaning of this query? I'm not asking the output. I'm asking the meaning of this query. What is the meaning?
To display the results in descending order.
To
Bucket
display
has
the
to be a
buckets in
descending
the descending order.
Correct. Display buckets. Guys, here we are not sorting data. Here we are sorting buckets. Correct? So here I am telling engine to sort bucket in which order?
Descending order.
Descending order. So which bucket will be on the top?
Number 2 means
Number
Yes,
two.
bucket number 2 will be bucket 2 will be on the top, then bucket number 1. Bucket 2 what have? In bucket number 1 we have India, right? And all other
Yes.
countries are present in the bucket number 2. So if I will execute it, where India will go, top or bottom?
Last. Bottom.
Bottom.
Let's verify the output. Is this clear?
Yes.
Someone has asked this question. Hope I answered this. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Okay. Fine. Shall I proceed further? Do you have any question? From this only, please ask from this only. I know you have the scenarios. I will come to all the scenarios one by one. Okay. Any other, this query you understood or not? Just tell me yes or no.
Yep.
If you're not
Yes.
understood, tell me,
Yes.
I will repeat. This is clear. Okay. Now the question is, my manager is telling that Tanveer, it is fine. You have displayed India at the top here or any other places. That is clear to me. But Tanveer, do one thing. Display India at the top and all other countries I want to be sorted in ascending order. Is the requirement clear?
Yeah.
I will repeat. My manager is telling Tanveer, I want to keep India on the top and all other countries in ascending order. This is the requirement of my manager. Okay, hope the question is clear. So what I will do, I will not use the same query. Sorry. Ignore whatever I'm writing. Don't try to understand it. Okay, ignore it. Just look at the output and tell me, is this output as per the requirement of my manager or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
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 Okay. This is as per the requirement of my manager. We have kept India at the top and all other countries are in ascending order. You all are convinced, correct? Okay. Now let's try to understand how this query is getting executed by the engine. Always it is very important. Not only SQL, I will recommend you whatever you are learning, Python, Unix, any other thing. Always try to understand how the engine executes it. That will be more interesting and we'll be able to solve the complex queries then. Now let's try to understand how this is getting executed. First of all, from country, the engine will take a copy of it. You know this, right? Okay. From country part is over. After this, you have written order by. Order by means you are telling engine to sort the result. In order by, you are using case statement. So engine will understand that, okay, user wants to customize the sorting. Okay. What you have written here, when name is equal to India, then bucket number 1. Listen very carefully. Bucket number 1, what you have? You have India. Okay, this is present in bucket number 1. 1 minute. Then in bucket number 2, what you have? All the remaining countries. So far, the story you know, right? Now you are familiar with it. So far, it is clear to everyone, right? Okay.
Yes.
So else 2 and so far it is clear to you all. You all know this is so big. We have discussed this a number of times today. Now, and after that you have written. Okay. No, I will stop here. Till here, the one which I have highlighted. Till here, you all know, correct? So if I'm talking till here, it means the end part. It is getting sorted in ascending or descending order.
Sending.
Ascending order. What you are sorting here, data or bucket?
Bucket.
Bucket. So which bucket will be on the top?
Bucket.
Bucket number 2.
Bucket number 1.
Sorry. Bucket number 1 will be at the top. Okay. So this I will keep at the top. Then bucket number 2 I will keep after this. This is clear to everyone, right? Okay. Now, this is clear to everyone, correct? Okay.
Yes, sir.
After this, engine will see that Tanveer has written here name. Now listen very carefully. This is the only difference. So let me keep this in some other color. Segregate it. Blue color. Okay. After this, engine will see that Tanveer has written here name. And after that, Mr. Tanveer has not written either ascending or descending. So it means by default, what engine will consider this?
Ascending.
Ascending. So I'm writing it for your understanding purpose only. Ascending. So the meaning of this last name, which I have written here is, this means I'm telling SQL engine that SQL now go within each bucket. Go within each bucket and sort the data in ascending order. This is the meaning of this last name. So in bucket number 1, you have only India. There is no sense of sorting it. It will keep it as it is. In bucket number 2, if it will sort in ascending order, which country will be placed at the top? Afghanistan. Okay, then China. Then A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, N. New Zealand. Then Pakistan. Then Sri Lanka. Then Russia. Oh no, Sri
Russia
Lanka
will
after
come
Russia. No.
prior.
Okay. Russia, Sri Lanka, and then United Kingdom. Okay. Engine has sorted the data within each bucket. Now it will display India here. and this value here. Hope it is clear.
Tanvir, Abhishek here. I have one doubt, or maybe
Yes,
I'm confirming. So I got the point that yes, case when name equals to India, then it will keep India in the bucket number 1, and else 2 means the rest of the countries will be put inside the bucket number 2. And right, it means my case statements is end. Then you have put comma there, right? So means whatever the categorization of buckets has been done, now a separate order by is moving, the SQL engine is doing on the name column, right? And
Correct.
it
Yes.
will reflect back. It will take a reference from above case, means order by, right?
Correct. Yes.
And then
You're right.
the inside data of that particular name will be ordered or sorted by.
Correct.
That is
Correct.
my basic understanding.
You are right.
Because comma ka matlab, I think that is the meaning of column.
Correct. You're right. But
I
I'm
have-
afraid of you. I'm
I have-
afraid of you, Abhishek.
I have taken,
I'll tell you why. Many of my students have started teaching SQL. Okay. So I'm thinking that you will be the next one. Okay.
No,
So
sir,
that's
means-
good. Very good explanation. Perfect. That's
I
correct.
I told you if I learn 70% of this course, it means 30% I will take by myself, because if I get 100%, then there is no scope of learning or improving and self practicing.
Yeah. This is correct understanding.
So
What you
comma
told.
means what I
Perfect.
believe that it is after comma, whatever the columns we are mentioning, because there could be 2 columns or 3 columns. So whatever column we are referencing to that, whatever you're writing, that order by, after order by, and then it is taking and sorting according to that.
Correct. That's correct understanding. Perfect. Any other question does anyone have? Is this clear? Anyone who wants me to repeat this? Any other scenario do you have? Please tell me. No. Pin drop silence, I become afraid. Is it clear or totally clear from mine?
It's clear, Tanvir. Yeah.
Understood? So it's very simple. The last name which I have written, the meaning of this is I am telling SQL engine to enter in this buckets and sort it. That's all. So and now the engine has entered in this bucket number 2. And it has sorted it. That's all. Very simple. And then it has displayed here. Okay. Now.
Tanvir, why should
yeah,
keep comma between and the name?
This is the syntax to segregate it. It means I'm telling SQL engine that SQL, this is the first condition. First of all, bucketize it. After bucketizing, then sort the name in ascending order within each bucket separately. That's why to segregate it, we are using comma here.
That comma, after that we have written name, right? So it is applicable on the both buckets, right?
Both buckets. I will show you that. It is applicable in both the buckets, but in bucket 1 we have only one data, so there is no meaning of sorting it. But I will show you some more examples where we'll be having few more data in this bucket number 1 as well.
Yeah. Okay, Tanvir. Thank you.
But yes, it will sort data in both the buckets. Okay. Here you are asking some question. Please go ahead.
Yeah,
Mihir,
sir,
are you
actually
asking
it was the same question actually that I was also thinking about. Like when we are writing name, so it should also consider India over there while arranging in the ascending order. But now it's answered. Thank you.
Clear? Okay. I will show you those examples as well, one by one. Okay, I have 2 minutes left, so I will give you one more example, and then we will take the further discussion tomorrow. One more question I have. This is the query. Instead of ascending, if I will write here descending, so what is the meaning of this query? What is the meaning? I'm not asking the output. Don't tell me the output. I'm asking the meaning of this query.
Not the data in descending order.
Which data? Which data? This name column data?
Bucket second.
So see, when you are asking questions, especially in interview, give the detailed explanation. That Tanveer here name descending means we are telling SQL engine to sort the data of each bucket, sort the data within each bucket in which order? Descending order.
Descending order.
So now bucket 1 you have India only, so there is no sense of sorting it. It will be like this only. This data, how it will be sorted, which country will be at the top, which country will be at the top?
United Kingdom.
United Kingdom. Then Sri Lanka. And then Russia. Then Russia will be there. Then Pakistan will be there. Then New Zealand will be there. Then China will be there. Then Afghanistan will be there, right? Now I'm executing this query. Please verify the output. This is the output. Is this correct? Please verify this.
Yes.
This is correct. Is this correct? India, United Kingdom, Sri Lanka, Russia, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I will stop here. I know 2 hours is a little bit exhaustive. I will stop here. The other scenarios we will discuss tomorrow, but please revise this before attending tomorrow's class. Otherwise, you will feel a little bit lost. Okay, so all the other questions, the scenarios which you have asked, which is pending, we can discuss tomorrow. Meanwhile, I will give you a few assignment questions. No, I will not give today because we have not covered this. So you'll be confused. Do one thing. Last week, last week assignment which we have given, please work on it. And if you're getting stuck, we'll discuss it tomorrow. And then I will complete this order by with case tomorrow, all the other scenarios. Then I will give you assignment question. Okay. So fine then, guys, who wants to drop, they can drop now. I will not be discussing any new concept. Those who have any question, you can ask now. Now you can ask any question. You're free to ask now any question.
Assignment 3rd and 4th questions.
Assignments, question number 4. Sorry,
3rd and 4th, sir. It is like a statement questions.
Assignment we will discuss tomorrow because many of them has dropped now. So they will fill means 3rd and 4th, this is multiple. I think this is multiple choice.
Statement like question.
SQL is scale. You tell me what should be the answer for this, where you are getting confused here. SQL is case sensitive with data only. Is it true or false?
It is true.
True.
It is true. We have seen that because of that we have used upper and lower. Okay. SQL is a case sensitive language.
No.
See, if someone is asking you SQL is a case sensitive language, don't tell yes or no. You have to clearly tell it is case sensitive with data only. It is not case sensitive with user defined keyword. With the user defined keywords or the reserved keywords. But if you take any other language, Python, Unix, or other languages, they are case sensitive with the reserved keywords as well. Like print, okay, it's a case sensitive keyword. In Unix, if you're using grep keyword, egrep keyword, lsltr and all this, this is all a case sensitive, right? So you have to clearly mention that to the interviewer, okay? Similarly, SQL is not a case sensitive language. Again, you cannot tell this because yes, SQL is case sensitive with data, but not with the reserved or the user defined keywords. Option D, SQL is not case sensitive with reserved or user defined keyword. This is correct. SQL is not case sensitive with the reserved or user defined keywords. You can see here this queries which I have written. I can write this query in uppercase or lower. You see the select I have written in lowercase. If I will write in uppercase, even then it will work. Let me show you this. Even then you're getting this output, correct? Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but generally one thing, whenever you have any question in the assignment, ask in the beginning of the class so that when I will explain, all the candidates, all the participants who are there, they all will understand it. Because at the end of the class, if you will ask, many of them they drop, so they will not understand like what we discussed, okay? Any other question which you have in general thing, guys? Now you can ask any question from anywhere in SQL.
Yeah, Tanveer, about that same, how can I display the second top? India.
1 minute. You want to display India at the second position,
Second top.
right?
Yes.
Okay, so for that, what you have to do, so what you want to keep on the top then?
First means United Kingdom will be on the top, and second will be the India. Like
Okay,
that.
so what you have to do, you keep India and United Kingdom in one bucket. Okay, see what I will do here.
Okay. Got it.
Got it? Okay.
Yes. Means we have
I
to
will
put the
discuss
logic.
that. We'll discuss that tomorrow. Multiple other use cases are there. Many ways are there to solve that question. Okay,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
discuss it.
Thank you.
Tanvir, I have a question.
Yeah.
In this case statement at 64 line.
64, yeah.
Yeah. So how this name is being coupled with this case statement? Is this something a syntax that we kind of need to learn and write?
No. Don't by heart anything. This case is an independent keyword. Okay, here I'm telling SQL engine that there is a case when name is equal to this. If you want to apply case on any other column, you write that column name here. That's all. Okay, you can give any column name.
But after that,
whatever
we
you
have
have in the
written
table.
name, right? Common name. So let's say I have the case statement on one column, and then particularly I want to sort that column also with the individual workers. Then I have to mention the depth column.
Rishabh, sorry, I'm getting a lot of background noise. So your voice I'm not able to understand clearly. Can you repeat again, Rishabh? Is it possible? And can you? Now can you please go ahead, Rishabh? What you're asking?
So I'm saying that this case statement and this name after the comma, how are these two things being coupled?
No. This is not related to this case.
Okay.
The meaning of this treat it as a separate entity. This is nowhere related to this case. This name which I have written here, it means I'm telling engine that what all buckets has been created, sort the data within that bucket in descending order. This is nowhere related to this case. This is separate thing. Okay. Is it clear?
Yeah, let me think over it. I'm getting a bit confused.
Sure. You try this. Yeah, it will be. And then if you have any doubt, you can connect with me. We can discuss it. Okay.
Hi Tanvir, I have a question.
Yeah, Kamlesh.
If we execute any SQL query, then the SQL engine makes a temp table. So don't you think?
No. It doesn't create the temp table. No. See. Temp table concept is different in SQL. Okay, it doesn't create a temp table. It will just copy the data. It will keep that in a temporary memory. Okay, for executing it. And if you're thinking that copy will take time, that doesn't take time. It's just in fraction of a second. That doesn't impact the performance. Okay.
Okay.
I think that is what you're asking.
Yeah.
And once it is done, then it deletes everything from the temporary memory. I will show all those things when I will teach you CT expression. I will prove all those things, that how it copies, how it is getting deleted and all this stuff. Okay, because right now we have just started 1 or 2 class. So everything I cannot tell at the same time because many folks are very new to SQL. So they will get frustrated that this is complicated or tough. That's why I go in a very incremental manner.
Okay, so we'll ask the same question on that day only.
Yeah, sure. I will show you that. Okay, fine then, guys. We'll connect tomorrow at the same time. I will share this notes, the workbook, and the assignment. I will not share assignment today. I mentioned. Please work on the previous class assignment. We'll share the assignment tomorrow. Thank you. Take care.
Tanvir, can we retry this exam?
Sorry, a recording will be shared in another 2 to 3 hours. Firdaus will share that. Okay.
Yeah, Tanvir. Yes.
Yeah, Rishabh.
Can we try this example tomorrow with the 2 or 3 columns in the table?
I will show you. I told you many other cases are there. I will show you that. Don't worry. Okay. Fine. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. You stop the recording.